There once was a dragon, and he was wicked at flying. He could nosedive from 3 miles high and open his wings at the last moment. He could pirouette across the sky. He could lie on his back in a thermal and just float. And he wanted to do nothing else for many years, until one day he came down to earth for a drink, and he noticed that his friends had begun collecting stuff, shiny stuff. "I'm collecting a bed of gold for myself," said one of his friends. And he kind of liked that idea, a bed of gold. He liked the way that it shone. Dragons are a bit like magpies, but bigger and no feathers. And so he began spending more and more time plotting and raiding and thieving, until at last he had made himself a bed of gold. He didn't fly so much now, well, not for fun. He wasn't so fit. He was getting a bit big around the middle, so he needed a bigger bed, and then a bigger bed, and then a bigger bed, until he had his mountain of gold that he lay upon, guarding it night and day. And that was when Bilbo Baggins, the Hobbit, came. This isn't quite the story as told by the master tale teller, Tolkien. Forgive me for playing with it. The dragon, Smaug, opens one eye. "Well, I might not be able to see you," he says. Bilbo had his magic ring on. "But I can smell you, and I know that you're after my treasure." "It's not your treasure," said Bilbo. "It belongs to the dwarves. You stole it from them. And they're outside. I've just come down to have a look." "They won't get it. They won't get any of it," said Smaug. "I guard it night and day." "Oh, they'll get it," said Bilbo. "They'll get it once you remember what it is that dragons were created to do." "What were dragons created to do?" said Smaug, puzzled. "Well, I'll give you a clue," said Bilbo. "It's not for treasure." And then he walked off. Well, Smaug was so puzzled he forgot even to try to burn him alive, in my version of the story. He lay on his mountain of treasure for 3 days, and then he remembered. He slipped out into the night. When he felt the night wind in his face and under his wings, he remembered again who he was. There was a moment as he soared in the night above the earth, when he realized, I should go back now to my treasure, because they will be coming to take it from me, and so I need to guard it night and day. But then I'll lose the sky. Or I could keep the sky, but I'd have to let go of my treasure. He would have thought about it some more, but his body had remembered how to dance across the skies. And in the weaving of that dance, he was filled with such overwhelming joy that he completely forgot his treasure. He never went back. The dwarves came and reclaimed it. Of course, that was another story. But as for Smaug, he was gone. He was free.